From Hollywood to Harlem, Seoul to Sydney, the death of the king of pop has stunned millions for whom Michael Jackson provided the soundtrack to their lives. Even on a warship in the middle of the Indian Ocean, Jacko was remembered.
I really like Michael Jackson. When he died, it hurt me to my heart.
You're not supposed to die. He's an icon. It don't seem real. Devastated.
In Gary, Indiana, where the Jackson story began, the humble family home has become a shrine, young and old remembering Gary's favourite son.
It hurt to know that Michael passed on, but he'll always be remembered. And right here in Gary, Indiana, we will always love the Jackson 5s. Regardless of whatever they say about them or whatever happened in the past, we here in Gary love the Jacksons.
Bonjour, la nouvelle a surpris le monde entier. Michael Jackson est mort.
Around the globe, TV news bulletins were only interested in one story.
God morgon. Världsstjärnan och popikonen Michael Jackson är död.
Et l'information de la journée, c'est bien sûr la disparition de Michael Jackson.
Väldigt lite. Det har inte kommit ut så mycket mer än att Michael Jackson...
In Germany, the news of Jackson's untimely death was cue to celebrate his musical legacy. And at Madame Tussauds in Berlin, a book of condolence for the fallen star. In the City of Light, the loss brought gloom and a rush to buy Jackson's music.
I just bought this as a memento, as a memory of a time when he was probably the best.
In Russia, where Jackson toured more than a decade ago, the US Embassy in Moscow collected tributes. And in Japan, even government ministers felt moved to comment on the passing of a superstar. Many of Jackson's closest friends are too upset to speak publicly about their loss. But Liza Minnelli says she'll miss him till the day she dies.
Well, I'm devastated. You know, he was a dear, dear friend. All I can tell you, I'm so upset. All I can tell you is that he was a wonderful man. A really nice, wonderful man. He was a lovely man. And he was a genius talent. Absolutely genius. And I will miss him until the day I go.
And here in the UK, Jackson's longtime friend Uri Geller spoke of the man behind the myth.
Michael Jackson will be remembered for his music, for his being a genius in the music industry. He was the most skilled and most unbelievably talented artist the world ever saw.
In South Africa, Michael Jackson counted Nelson Mandela as a friend, and there too the nation is mourning his passing.
The world truly indeed has lost one of the greatest sons of the soil, one of the greatest sons that this planet has ever produced.
And at Wimbledon, Serena Williams paid her tribute.
Such a great heart and wonderful kids, and you know, it's just really a shame.
Michael Jackson, Billie Jean and Thriller on 97.3, fourth one.
Radio stations the world over played back-to-back Jackson songs in tribute.
We're doing the Michael Jackson tribute hour. We're Magic 89.9.
Wherever there is something to cling on to, a place to gather and share their thoughts about the biggest musical star of his generation, Jackson fans came together. Their idol had plenty of deep and dark aspects to his gilded existence, but no one questions his impact on modern music. David Bowden, Sky News.